So we're on the, I think, 4th run of the Nike Run Club for the first week, which is the second round of speed runs, which I've kind of been dreading. So I guess we'll see what it is. These are the ones that I was talking about. They had the funny name. They're called like Fartleks. Talked to somebody today that is a real runner and sort of sounds like exactly what I'm expecting from it. Kind of like how Nike explained it, but it's kind of, I don't know. It seems to me that I'm going to stand in the shade as much as I can because it is 80 degrees. It seems to be a little bit confusing since that it is in fact a like an interval, but it's not run the same as the intervals that we've been doing. So it's I think it's like running at like slow pace and then jumping up to a faster pace, but I'm not sure what faster pace that is, but we'll see. Whereas the other one was like full on like cool down, like it didn't really tell me, but it said like recover, walking, recovering your breathing, that kind of thing. So, but I also kind of made a game plan of like what I think. I just wanted to talk it out with somebody. Better to talk it out with somebody that actually like knows running. Where our 5K is this weekend, and that's, you know, not something that I like am untrained for, but obviously like I'm gonna run differently, and I'm worried about this Nike Run Club thing. I didn't want to, you know, like fall off the wagon with training, but I don't want it to fall. Like, I mean, it would be terrible to do it like tomorrow because I have this speed run today, and I was sore from it last time. So, well, the different kind of speed run I was sore from. So the plan is I'm going to do this, and then the last one, it gives me 1 day off. And the last one is a long run. So I'm going to do my long run. I'm going to modify that a little bit because my long run is usually a little bit longer than it gave. So today is Tuesday. That means it'll do my long run on Thursday. I'll do 5 miles on Thursday. Then I won't do anything Friday to recover, and then I'll do like a really short, easy run on Saturday, the day before the 5K, just to make sure that my legs aren't too dormant. So honestly, I'm thinking like 15 minutes because that's what it had me do for like the first, recovery run of this series. And then after that, I'll start the Nike Run thing for week 2, which is another 15-minute recovery run. So I probably can do that Monday to stay on as close to track as I can. But as we said, I'm already ahead because it's only 14 weeks and I've got way more than 14 weeks. So anyway, I will try to record some of this and I will talk to you at the end. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was difficult. Said had me do a warm-up. I was expecting that because it did that on the last interval run, so I guess that's probably a standard thing, which is good because I don't think that my walking is quite as much of a good warm-up as running. But it said different coach, and he said like your warm-up should be like a 2 effort. It's like really slow, like slower than your recovery run pace, which is like, you don't know, boy, how slow I am. But anyway, so I ran like barely faster than like I walk on a decent clip, and then it's had me stop and stretch. So I did some different stretches than I did the other day, just because I'm thinking about the thing with my foot, which I haven't like fully talked to you guys about, the theory with that, although it feels fine right now. I guess I haven't really noticed if it's related to which shoes I wear or not. Anyway, and then after that, it said to run your easy run pace for 2 minutes, I think. Hold on. Allergy's not great today. And these little flies, I know you can't see them that great, but I see them when I look down at the video. Anyway, it said run at easy run pace, and then it wanted me to go up to my 5K pace for 1 minute. So 2 minutes of the easy run, 1 minute of the 5K pace, which he said is like a 7 or 8 effort. So I'm not really sure. I tried to keep it consistent, but obviously like the more tired I got, a 7 or 8 effort was a little harder to do, or it might have been a little slower, or I don't know. It's probably very inconsistent. And then you do that for 21 minutes. So I didn't count. I have no idea how many there were. And then at the end, he had me walk. And I did drink in between. I know I showed you guys the electrolyte tablets. I just didn't have time to pull out the camera and drink once the electrolyte tablets dissolved. There was one in the middle that I drank, and then at the end during the walk, he said, like at the end of the last easy pace, I walked and I drank, and it's so hot that like I actually, it's been a great breeze. When that comes through, it feels fantastic. But I drank probably like 4 ounces. I couldn't like stop. I really wanted it. And then after that, when he ended, I jogged for, it didn't say how long. He said like, oh, I want you to like do a cool down easy jog. So I did like the same as I did for my warm up, and I just ran back to where I normally would, a little bit further because it was a little closer than I normally am. And then now I'm just walking home. So we'll see how it does. I actually had one of my miles was said to me to be in the 12s, so I must be going faster. Anyway, those of you that have been clicking, it's following. We need followers on Facebook, and we have like 70 something, so we're only like 20 something away from being able to go live. And we actually probably another couple weeks before we do that, but probably take a few weeks anyway to get that many followers, if we get them at all. So like, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram. Sean's working on TikTok, and especially Facebook right now. We thank you, and I will talk to you on my long run in a couple days.